says that she's the host.
Okay, good to go.
Hello and welcome to our call. My name is Kirsten Phillips and I'm here today with Sarah Haywood and Charumati Prem, two dear friends of mine that I have recently met just over the past year and a half. And they've helped me step into more of who I want to be. They've been just amazing beacons of light in some dark spaces I've gone, and I wanted to bring a little bit of their wisdom and grace to present it to my community. And thank you all for taking your time to be here. Thank yourself for being here, because this is one of the biggest opportunities of a lifetime, and now is the time. So I want to introduce a little bit about myself. I'm very passionate about life. I love people. I love community. I love learning new cultures and languages. I spent a lot of my life traveling and was an exchange student at an art school long ago in Belgium. And it really just, I fell back into my comfort zone here in Idaho. For the past 20 years, I've lived here with my husband, and we have a 5-year-old son now. And I've just been feeling the pull to step more fully into helping this world be a better place and sharing it with all this huge community of like-minded individuals has brought me so much joy in my life. I want to introduce you to Charumati briefly. She is a sound light channeling goddess. She has broken the norm and showed me how to step outside of my comfort level and be brave and follow what I really feel. She will do a channeling for us later in this session today. But for now, I want to introduce you to Sarah Haywood, who will help introduce the business that I'm in and how this can all tie together with our spiritual mindset and how we can all suck the nectar out of life a little bit further. She's really been a guide to me and helped me see the bigger picture and keep my mind focused on who I really want to become and in the direction I want to go. So Sarah's really become what I want to do. She's a diamond in our company. She started a yoga studio in Maui when she was very young and has just been a go-getter her whole life. And now she leads an organization. How many people, Sarah?
Almost 14,000.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. She's just a mover and shaker, and I'd love to share a little of her grace and wisdom with you. So if you don't mind, thank you, Sarah.
Awesome. Thanks, Kirsten. Happy to be on the call with you and all of you. I mean, oh my God, how sweet is Kirsten? How lucky are we to have her in our lives? I mean, I seriously could cry. I mean, I'm just so grateful to witness her transformation. And this is why I do what I do and why I'm so excited to share not only our oil, but also this opportunity, because it really is personal development work disguised as business. So when Kirsten was talking, I actually realized I haven't taken my oil this morning, and I definitely could be a little more sharp, but just goes to show, that's a great reminder how well the oil works, because it does keep me really sharp and alive and alert and awake. So I'm just going to share a little bit about the business and the oil, the opportunity, and again, how Kirsten said, you know, we obviously both are really deeply connected to our spiritual practices, and how that this business weaves into that. And it's part of what I love about this is, you know, to be honest, it's really spirit driven. I would say that a third of this for me is spirit driven, and it's the way I build my business. But first, I'd love to just drop us into a little grounding meditation just to link us all together and connect us all to this moment and to ourselves and our hearts a little bit deeper. So if you wouldn't mind just closing your eyes and just tuning into your breath. Everybody's muted, so you don't have to worry about anybody hearing you, or let me just make sure everyone's muted actually. That way you can just, you know, breathe as you like, and just don't worry about anybody watching you. Judgment-free zone here. So just take a deep breath, inhaling into your heart, and just exhaling, sigh it out. Just letting go of everything that already happened this morning. Just inhaling again, take a deep breath. Exhaling anything that happened yesterday. And then one more inhale into the heart. Exhaling anything that happened before this moment. Just allowing yourself to be fully present. Feeling your body, feeling your toes, feeling your hands, your head, your heart. Maybe placing a hand on your heart or on your stomach, your womb, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just imagine an emerald cord coming from your tailbone, from the base of your spine, down through your seat, down through the floor and the earth and the dirt and the gravel and the limestone. And imagine this emerald cord connecting you all the way to the center of Mama Gaia. And just feeling that connection, that nourishment, that strength. And just breathing from the core of the earth, the hot magma, the energy, imagining it like the amazing goddess life force, the volcano that is Pele, just tapping into that energy. Inhaling that up from the center of the earth, up the emerald cord, into your body, and cleansing your root, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And then just exhaling, sigh it out, releasing anything that's no longer serving you, pouring it down the emerald cord for Mama Gaia to transmute as compost, as energy, as fuel for herself, as we give back to her as she gives to us. Inhaling again from the center of the earth, pulling the energy up your emerald cord, up your chakras, all the way through your body, feeling that energy, filling yourself, knowing that this is really the only connection that you need in your life. And exhaling everything down the emerald cord. It's no longer serving you, your fears, your blocks, your regrets, anything that keeps you stuck. Just release it. Allow yourself to let go of it so that you can be fully present for yourself here in this moment. And then inhaling one last time from the core of the earth, up the emerald cord, through the dirt and the gravel and the floor and your chair, connecting you to Mama Gaia. Just feeling that connection. Maybe if your feet are on the ground or your thighs, if you're sitting on the floor, feel the roots that come from your legs. Imagine them going into the floor and connecting to the other trees around you, whether or not you're close to any trees or not. Just feel that connection. Feel the blessing that it is that we are these amazing, amazing bridges between heaven and earth. And just like the trees, we have this connection, but what a blessing that we get to move, that our trucks aren't stuck, that we don't have to stay in one spot, that we get to create whatever it is that we desire. And as Kirsten spoke to, it's really about getting clear about what it is that we desire, tapping into our deepest dreams and visions. And that's part of what we're doing today, is opening up that box, opening up your dreams and your visions, connecting you to your deepest self. Now that we're connected to the earth, I just want to invite you maybe to take another inhale from the earth, up the emerald cord, through your chakras, and connecting to your crown. Imagining your crown opening up and feeling a waterfall of white light wash over you, just pouring through the crown of your head, over and around you, clearing your auric field, your pranic field, your subtle bodies, your physical bodies, your mental bodies. And just knowing that in an instant you can be washed clean, that you can tap into that high vibe. Just feeling that white waterfall of unconditional love washing over you, cleansing you, clearing you, balancing you, knowing that you are a divine, unique emanation of God. That Spirit is driving you to do whatever it is that your heart desires. Breathing into your heart, exhaling anything that's no longer serving you. I'm just going to invite you to tap into your higher self for a minute. Imagining a bubble about 1.5 feet above your head. Just maybe feeling a pressure on top of your head when you tap into your higher self. And then we're just going to keep going. We're going to go up, 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 all the way, feeling yourself looking down over your house or wherever it is that you're sitting, over your town, your city, as you keep going up, 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 up. Maybe you see your state or your province, country. You can see Brazil, encompassing all of the earth, and just keep going up, 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 higher and higher and higher, all the way to through the darkness and the light again, through all the shapes, traveling through the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th dimension, moving all the way up. Everybody reach higher, 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 higher to collective consciousness, to source, to light, unconditional love. And feel what that feels like. Bringing it into your body as you come back down. And just maybe asking your higher self a question. Maybe, why are you here? What are you looking for? Maybe you're desiring more health or more community, connection, abundance in your life. Whatever it is, ask for it and ask that it be shown to you. And if there's something that you'd like to ask your higher self, just know that this is a place that you can always come back to. Just coming back down into your body now. Just feeling your toes, your hands, feeling your arms. Just again, feeling this waterfall of white light washing over you. Unconditional love. Feel the golden threads that connect all of us, all over the country and all over the world. Knowing that we are connected and united. We are whole and complete. Just taking a moment to have gratitude for yourself, for getting here, for showing up, for taking a moment to connect to who you are and why you're here, not only on this call, but on the planet. So I'm so clear that the world needs all of us and that we are the ones that we've been waiting for. Take one more deep breath. Sigh it out. And then just wiggle your toes and your fingers, coming back to this present moment, back into your body, back to this call. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for showing up. Maybe, something I like to do is just give yourself a pat on the back. I mean, we've come so far. We've done so much, Yeah, I'm just really present a lot to how much we do as humans, and especially on the spiritual path and the mystical path of helping others awaken to themselves. So good job, everybody. Okay, so I love that the presentation wouldn't pull up, and I'm just going to share a little bit about what we're doing here and what Kirsten and myself and others on this call are so excited about. And it's something that you can't really experience or understand until you're inside of it. And I often explain it to people as being a caterpillar when you're introduced to this opportunity, this company. And we were like inviting people to come into the chrysalis, and they're inside the chrysalis in their first 4 months, I feel like, and they're sort of like, what is this? Like, why did I give up what I was doing to be in here? It's weird, and I don't know what's happening. And there's lots of transformation, and I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. But then there's a point where you come out the other end transformed, and you've got your wings. And this really is a vehicle to create whatever it is that you want in your life. And that's my favorite thing about it. So many people think they have to give up what they're doing in order to do this, and that's not the case at all. You know, you absolutely can. Myself, I came into this business 2.5 years ago, and I quit my job the morning after I got introduced to this opportunity, and everybody sort of laughed. They thought I was joking. They were like, wait a second, you joined an affiliate marketing company yesterday and now you're quitting your job? Because these things take time to build. And I knew that, but I was so committed to this being the thing for me. And I knew the moment it landed in my lap that this was part of my dharma. It's the word that came through. And it was kind of like the cosmic joke for me, because never in my life had time stopped in the way that it did when I heard this presentation. And literally everything, the dimensions collapsed. It was like, I was like, this is your dharma. This is why you're on the planet. Everything that you've done in your life has prepared you for this. And I was like, okay. I mean, there wasn't a question about it. There was no, are you sure? Time stopped. I got it. I was like, okay, I came to work for an affiliate marketing company selling CBD oil. Okay, I thought my mission was bigger than that, but little did I know it's way bigger than I could have ever imagined. So I'm like Kirsten said, I have over 14,000 people in my organization in just 2.5 years, and that's not because of me. It's because of the people who are gravitating towards this company. I've brought in 99 people, and from those 99 people, it has turned into 14,000. So that's the power of this company, this opportunity. And I heard Bob Proctor say once in an interview, at the end of an 1.5-hour interview, it was so amazing. He said, there was a 20-year-old kid interviewing him, and he said, if there's one thing that you knew, I don't know if you guys know who Bob Proctor is, he's amazing, and you should definitely check him out. He said, if there's one thing that you could tell your 20-year-old self, me right now, with everything that you've learned, and he must be in his 60s or 70s at least, and he said, with everything I know now, he said, yeah, he said, I would join a network marketing company. And I was sort of like, what? I was not watching this interview expecting to hear that. And he said, yes, it's the fastest, most efficient way to change lives and empower people, that rewards you and compensates you for sharing something that you believe in. And you can't access as many people's lives as you're able to transform with this model as anything else I've ever seen. So I've really come to believe that. I hear stories every single day about how not only our products, but the opportunity and the community are changing people's lives. And Kirsten's a perfect example of that. So I just want to touch a little bit on what we're doing here exactly and why we are so excited. So our flagship product is a hemp oil, CBD. It's called Recept. I don't have it with me. It's inside, but Kirsten can show you on her screen. It's absolutely amazing. It's 500 milligrams of CBD, which are cannabinoids, and then 30 milligrams of CBG, which is cannabigerol. So that's the precursor of the cannabinoid plants. You may have never heard of either one of them. That's totally okay. It's part of what we do. We educate people about these compounds and what they do for the body. So that's actually what we're most excited about, is what it does for the body and why hemp and CBD are so big. Well, there's a lot of reasons behind that, but essentially hemp's been illegal for almost 80 years. And in December, this past December, they signed a Farm Bill Act of 2018 that deregulated hemp, which means we're able to grow hemp in the United States now. So if you were buying hemp milk or hemp seeds or anything like that before, it was coming from most likely Canada, because that's where most of it has been grown. So now that we're able to grow it in the United States and it's deregulated, it's becoming a cash crop. you're gonna start seeing it everywhere. It's an amazing plant. I invite you to do your own research around it. We can also send you an audio recording of the history of hemp from some leaders on our team that we've done. It's absolutely fascinating that they took this plant away from us, and it was really big business. It was the newspaper industry, the steel industry, and the plastic and oil industry. And again, the history is fascinating. Henry Ford's first car was made out of hemp, and it ran on hemp oil. And big business came in and said, no, 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 you don't want to do that. You want to make your car of steel. You want it to run on oil, and then we can have plastic. So we're really in this place of, especially with our team, wanting to bring the hemp plant back into right relationship with humanity, allowing us to really capitalize and benefit from this hemp plant. And I also want to be present too. We don't want to abuse it. You know, it's been taken away from us for so long, and we really want to bring it into right relationship. It's part of what our company is doing. We're doing it in a really sustainable way. It's really pure, organically grown, and there's no THC, so there's no psychoactive effect. For those of you who don't know, CBD doesn't have a psychoactive effect. It's really about health and the body. And THC, which I'm also a fan of that, and I think it has many medicinal properties for so many people. But again, we don't want to get everybody high. We're here to really help bring the body into balance. So that's my next point is, why hemp, and why is it working so well? And is it just a fad? Well, it's not, I assure you. It's going to be the fastest growing industry of our lifetime. There's no doubt in my mind that that's the case. And the reason that is because there's actually a system in the body called the endocannabinoid system. It's the 13th system that they're just now recognizing in the United States. It was discovered in 1992 by a guy named Raphael Mechoulam, who discovered these different compounds, but also that our body has these receptors that actually create their own cannabinoids. So we have this endocannabinoid system. I invite you to do a little bit of research on that also. Part of what we're here to do is empower you to take your health and your wealth back into your own hands. You know, we're not here to tell you to do anything, but really to invite you to, you know, educate yourself about what's happening on the planet right now, especially around hemp. So with this endocannabinoid system, because we're so toxic and we're in fight or flight all the time, our bodies can't really produce them. So what we're doing is we're supplementing the body with these compounds. So when you take our oil, when you put it under your tongue, you hold it for 60 seconds, there's actually not really that much left to swallow, because what happens is the way that we formulate our product with these tiny little teeny tiny liposomes, they actually pass directly through the capillaries in the mouth, go to the blood-brain barrier, and into the bloodstream immediately. So some people within about 30 seconds are, I'll put it under their tongue and they're like, wow, it's super subtle. There's no high, but people's third eyes are opening, hearts are opening, inflammation is being addressed in the body. So many things happen with CBD. And that's really the magic and the beauty of it is, it's actually not the CBD. What the CBD is doing is it's bringing the body into balance. It's bringing it to a place of homeostasis. And that's what this endocannabinoid system does. It regulates and modulates every other system in the body so that when your body is regulated, it heals itself. Like, how powerful is that? We have something that actually doesn't heal the body, but it brings the body to a place where it can heal itself. That's why we're so excited. That's why it addresses so many different issues. And if you don't know about CBD, you don't know about endocannabinoid system, do research. There's so much info out there. Just type in CBD or CBG with any ailment or disease that you're experiencing in your body, and you will find so much information. If you have questions, get back with Kirsten and myself, and we're happy to hop on a phone call with you or do a Zoom. We love to be face-to-face with people. We can have a virtual latte and answer your questions. But really, we really want to get, you introduced to this whole idea, this whole movement of hemp and CBD and what it's doing for the body. So that's just a little bit about why we're so excited about this. So not only do we have an opportunity to bring our own bodies into balance, which is a great time to say that we are a food supplement. We don't make any claims that this cures, treats, or heals anything, because it doesn't. The body heals itself. But there's also a business opportunity connected to this. So, this new share economy, I don't know if anybody has done network marketing before. I personally hadn't. There was a stigma around it for me. I had a few different stories for a few different reasons. And I also got the moment that this opportunity was introduced to me that this is different. This is new paradigm. This is not anything you've ever seen before. The people who are running this company are super heart-centered and spirit-driven. And not only myself, but Kirsten, we're all connected to them. It's a really tight-knit family, and that's what I love. Paul Rogers, our CEO, he's an expert not only at being on the affiliate side, which it's what we do, we share this as affiliates, but also at the corporate side. He's had 20 years experience. He took his last company to over 600 million a year, and he actually resigned because he didn't feel like they were offering fair, basically they went public and the board didn't want to offer stocks to the affiliates, us who were building the company in his old company. And he said, you know what, these are the people building the company. I don't think it's fair. So he resigned. And he really knows what it takes to build a business on the side. And it really shows. He took 70 of the top leaders, including a few people on this call, to Acapulco this winter. And he flew me out to Dallas a couple weeks ago to come check out the manufacturing facility, paid for my flight, my hotel, my Ubers, everything, just so I could see what's happening and who the people are behind our products, the people who are running the show. And I couldn't have been happier, honestly. And part of what I love is that he's had relationships with these people for over 25 years. And when somebody's been in business and have a relationship for over 25 years, something went right. So I really love that about him. We're in great hands with that, but just a little bit about the business opportunity, and I'm not going to go into the granular details of it, but basically the way it works is you can do this and participate at any level that you want, sort of like an Airbnb or Uber. You can plug in and do whatever you want. You could become a customer and just get on the product. You could become a preferred customer and get it for wholesale cost, the cost that we get it at by signing up for auto ship, or you can enroll as an affiliate. And that's $39 a year, which is a steal. I mean, I went out to dinner last night by myself and it was $36. I get a whole website. You get a whole website for a year for that. You get a back office, an app, and all the tools and resources that you need to build a business. From there, you would then purchase product. We've got packages as small as 3 bottles all the way up to 15. We actually have a bunch of packages that are going to be coming out in about 20 days at the launch, or I always call it the launch, the conference, our company conference. So basically, there's tons of ways to get started depending on how you want to build a business. I mean, if you are like, I'm just going to test this out, have personal product for myself and to sample and share, the 3-pack's great. If you're really clear that I want to capitalize on this opportunity, I really want to build a business from this, then the 15-pack is definitely the way to go. You want to have product to have on hand to start selling and sharing with people. And Kirsten and I can absolutely show you how to do that. So really, you can work part-time, sometimes full-time. And the idea for everybody on my team is just to get this embedded in you, to imbibe the energy, get the download of what the vision for our company is and what we're building here. Because when I walk out of my house and go to the coffee shop and I hear somebody talking about neck pain or inflammation or Crohn's disease or anything that they have, you better believe that I'm going to go share the oil. I'm going to go baby bird them with a few drops of our product, get their information, and follow up with them later to see how it works. So, that's the way that I build this. It's super organic. I do pick up the phone and call people in my in-between times and share this opportunity because, like I said, this is going to be the fastest growing industry of our lifetime. Last year in the United States, CBD was a $590 million industry. Our company sold $50 million in CBD alone. That's 10% of the market. They're projecting in the next 25 months that this is going to be a $22 billion industry. That's over 40 times growth. If we were to stay at 10% of the market, which I totally believe we're going to surpass that this year, we would be a $2.2 billion company. Well, why is that important? That's important because our CEO gives us 50% of the money that comes in. He pays it out instead of paying it to a retail store for putting it on their shelves. It gets paid out to affiliates. So that would mean that $1.1 billion will be paid out to the field if we just maintain 10% of the market, which again, there's no doubt in my mind that we can do that. So the question is, do you want to participate? Are you looking to get involved in the hemp industry? Are you wanting to capitalize on this growing movement? Because I know my friends are going to be knocking on my door in 5 years if I don't call them about this now. So really, you know, the time is now. The game is we share this with as many people as we can. And it's not about convincing you or selling you or anything. We're absolutely here because we believe in this product, we believe in this company, we believe in this community and the movement that Prime My Body is. And we want to invite you to be a part of that. It has been such a tremendous gift in so many ways for myself and Kirsten, and we want to share that with you. So just know that we're not here to, you know, try and get you on our team. We're here because someone, probably Kirsten, or if somebody else invited you to this call, loves you and cares about you and wants you to be able to thrive in the way that we are. So that's just a little bit about the business opportunity. And we have other products. We have an amazing protein powder. We have an amazing skincare line. We have a CBD pet oil, and we have 5 new products that are all mind-blowing that are coming out at our national conference on June 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. And I'll just plant that seed for you. If you're feeling like, wow, this is resonating with me, I want to do this, get to the conference. Even if you're like, I want to do this as a business, I want to come in on the 15-pack, I would say come in on the 3-pack and get a conference ticket. Get to Austin, Texas. It's going to be at the Fairmont, and you'll receive all of the training on all of the products, on how to share this, the opportunity, the business. You'll get to meet all of the leaders in the company. You'll get to meet everybody. You'll get to hear the stories about how people's lives are being changed from not only the product, but also the opportunity. So we would love to have you there. If you want to hop on a phone call and just get a little bit more information from either Kirsten or myself or whoever invited you to this call, please let us know. We'd be so happy to just connect with you and see how this can fit and weave into your life, because that's what we do. So thank you so much for having me on, and I'm going to pass the call back to Kirsten to have her, well, let's see what she wants to do next.
Thank you, Sarah. That was awesome. I'm sorry the presentation didn't pull up for our screen to share with everybody, but you just knocked it out of the park anyway. But that's how this business is. It is just very organic, like you said. I love to just share it one-on-one. I don't go out and put out mass emails, or I just like to hear my heart calling. I do a lot of meditation in the morning when I wake up. A lot of time spent under the sunshine in my hot tub. And people will appear in my mind. I'll think, who can I touch today? Who needs to hear about this? And it's amazing the people that, you know, I'll think about, and then I'll see them that day at my other job. And it's amazing. Every day I just keep growing and growing. And yeah, thank you, Sarah, for showing me the way. But our company's full of great leaders like Sarah, and there are so many people, and everybody kind of picks someone they connect with. Sarah's just been open and available and shows up for me, and I've really connected with her deeply. And I honor that, and I'm deeply humbled. And Charumati is also one of these friends that I met, and a great teacher to me. We came together on the internet under another spiritual meditation group, and I saw Charumati present herself to the group in a video, and she brought forward her sound light activation. And I said, oh my God, who is that girl? I need to meet her. She's so brave and so connected and so badass. So I reached out to her, And she offered me free channeling our first session. And we've just really become great friends and stay connected. And I thought she brought me a wonderful healing meditation once. It really made me feel grounded, connected to this company and to this hemp plant, and really assured me and helped build some confidence. So I thought maybe she could offer us a little taste of how Mother Earth and Mother Nature is responding to us in this business. And or maybe she has something of her own. I know you always have some sort of wisdom to offer, but I'd love to learn, maybe have you share with us. Charumati, can you unmute your line? Oh, there.
Hey guys.
Hi. Thank you for coming, Charumati.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be with such amazing people. And thank you, Kirsten, and thank you, Sarah, for the amazing meditation. It was awesome. I could feel myself tingling all the time, and lighter and lighter. It was really expensive, and I feel very connected right now. So thank you so much for that. And wow, guys, this is amazing. I mean, I was like studying a little bit about the oils and everything that this plant can actually do for people, and it's just awesome. And it is, the work that you're doing in the field is so important. I mean, you are the warriors, really, because you are clearing the distortions. I guess we all are doing that at some level, but it's so important for all of us to come together at this point to clear the distortions that held us from getting this kind of treatment, to tap into the benefits of the plants, the benefits that Gaia is bringing to us, that is there for us. So as women, because we're all women here, I guess there's no guys here right now.
Yeah. There's one guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. But the feminine energy is actually coming forward to clear the distortions and to help to make people understand all the benefits and to see the other side of things. Because we are the communicators. The communication is something that comes from the feminine side. So it's women, it's through women that these new teachings are coming through to the collective. So we are changing the collective through our own expansion of consciousness. So this is beautiful. This is a beautiful work. And I'm so happy to be here and kind of be a part of it, because I'm here in Brazil, and here still it's really hard to get to be able to get this kind of product, because if someone is in need of the product, the CBD oil, it has to go through prescriptions and then the government, and there's a lot of bureaucracy, and so many people cannot get it. It's too expensive, and the bureaucracy doesn't allow it. So it still is really closed, So I feel that being here with you guys is allowing me to be a pillar of light here, to expand the field in Brazil and open, the space for this to come through here as well, because I feel like this is a place where it won't take long for us to be able to receive the benefits of these products as well. So having that being said, I'm just going to allow myself to be a channel for Gaia and for the plant and for nature to come through. And so Gaia will help us all to tap into this field, help us to clear the distortions, coming together and clearing all this into the collective. So if some of you doesn't know light language is actually a communication that comes from the heart. So you don't need to understand anything that I'm saying. It's all about the feeling. It's all about connecting to your own heart. So all you have to do is open your heart and allow yourself to feel the experience. And every person has a different experience, feeling, or sensation. So maybe you have some insights, maybe you have a clearing going on. But, just be open to it. And it's not about the mind, it's not about trying to understand what's going on. It's really about coming to your heart and feeling the process, because it's all energy, vibration, and frequency. And what I'm doing is tapping into the field, our collective field right now, the group field. And I'm going to start doing some energy work. And everything is done through your higher self. So I'm just helping you to tap into your own inner healing and allowing some light and love to come into your field. So again, all you have to do is just breathe, relax, and allow, okay? Okay, so just close your eyes and remember the connection in the beginning of our call. Remember the connection to Gaia. Breathe. Bring your attention to your cord. Connect to the center of Mother Gaia. Feel this amazing connection to the earth and all the support, all the love that is coming your way. You are part of Gaia. Your body, your physical body, is made up of Gaia's elements. So we are always connected to her within our bodies. And we can all tap into the elementals and all the healing that we need within Gaia. And take a deep breath and let go of all the worries. Bringing your attention to your heart center, opening your heart, imagining this beautiful bright light, this diamond crystalline light, growing inside of your heart, strengthening the bridge between you, Gaia, and Source. And this light is going to grow and grow and grow, creating a beautiful bubble of light around you. And there's a lot of energy coming through already. Maybe you can feel it. And just keep breathing as I do this light language via Gaia, so you can receive clearings and activations. So just take a deep breath, and in the exhale, let it go. Urka nashat usalak inasati ki kunoto umbrka atishete mahariki ituto arka usala sarami itukotoroto. Ruko shenetileri ki inakat utruk umraka aserete ishalara murkut uroklerene ukuturata amrakt uroloru marete ishata mareke elete she ex into orko umara saleri ki kioto toraka amaraka serete ishata umroklo otak ea Maera atik unoto rutust okoro mohoreka an hera patare kuturo dotroko vahatse shese horekat anarahatak unoto. And Gaia is building the connection between you, your field, and the hemp plant. So feel the connection to this amazing field of energy, to this group of plant, the hemp plant. Allow this energy, the vibration of the plant, to be in your field. as a beneficial, helpful, healing energy. And maybe right now for your field, your higher self can extract some drops of this oil and just allow these drops to come into your field like golden drops that light up your field. And you can feel the energy lightening. Open your heart, releasing density from your field. Tapping into the beneficial properties of this plant that Gaia is bringing to us in a quantum fashion. And see your bubble of light becoming this golden, green, crystalline light around you. And maybe you can feel all the densities dissolving, becoming more peaceful. Clearing the meridians, the axial tonal lines in your body. Releasing the distortions and the fear, all the fear around this plant. Yeah. And allow these properties, these beneficial properties, to be in your field, to work in your field right now. Take a deep breath. Clearing anxiety. Releasing tension everywhere. Clearing and healing your central nervous system. And just allowing yourself to be in the space with Gaia, nurturing you, holding you, supporting you. And with the hemp plants surrounding you. And now, Gaia and the plants, they invite you to expand your field. Expand your field as higher, as broader as you can go, past your city, past your state, past your country, past the planet. Allow your field, this field full of light, full of healing, full of support, to expand and grow. And imagine that all of us together are now connected through this unified field, joining our hearts, our lights, our intentions, alongside with Gaia, giving us the support. And as a unified field of consciousness, we tap into the collective field. And as we go into the collective field, we just allow our lights, our wisdom, and all this new knowledge about the hemp plant, about the oil, about the benefits of this plant, to just merge with the collective field And as we do that, through our own fields, we clear the distortions in the collective, all the blockages, limitations, everything that is stopping or preventing the truth to come forward, everything that is limiting this plant. And just perceive it as light working through the collective field, opening the channels, paving the way for this new energy to come through. And all you have to do is just be there with an open heart. And your multidimensional field will do the rest with your intention. Kurtromolo sotrokushete kikanetat le turukum urtu kunturuku utukuruku unturkutu ishtek mahatu kuturukum urukutu uruku ishtek mahaturo tu uruku unaharakata shoto usotokutu tutu maharakatu shoto utukuruku marikutu ushutu umarakata varikutu ushutu uturukata varikutu ushutu umarakata iseleki umarakata ishtek unturku uruku umarahate urakat ishtek tiki roku umarahu tu sareke imarakat uroko ulrot ushtama And Gaia is showing me that as we do this collectively, as we unite and bring to the human collective this new information, what is going to happen is that many people who are afraid or who are in the distortion of this field around the hemp plant, they will be more open to receive the information. Maybe they will come across some message on Facebook. Maybe they will come across some article or video. And instead of shutting themselves for that, they will feel that they can research it. They will be more open to receive the information instead of shutting themselves up because of old belief systems. And this is what we're doing in the field, helping people be less afraid and less closed off to the new energies that are coming for. They will feel safer to do the research and to allow the information to come into their field. And so this is going to have kind of like a monkey effect, where people will start to talk about it and see the benefits and spread this information. And this is with the help of Gaia and the feminine energy that is very strong on the planet at this time. So to close off and finish this transmission, I'm going to tap into Source and bring you healing, activation, anything that you need at this time, and everything that the collective need at this time to transcend the old agendas, the old templates, opening the field to new possibilities, new realities, new information. So just take a deep breath. Focus on your heart. Iroku anyawayane. Metuku Suri Lere Tuanyani Uru Saru You are loved. You are love. You are loving. You are the expression of divine creation. You are here to be light, to be love, to be joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all the work that all of you are doing. You are never alone. You are supported. Thank you so much. And take a deep breath. Bring your attention to your body. And at your own pace, you can open your eyes. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. That was amazing. We have done some profound work today in this group collective. Everybody drink a lot of water. Get some rest. And thank you so much for joining us. I'm deeply honored, and I know exactly that I'm in the right place at the right time, doing what I need to be doing. Thank you all for being here with me and with all of us.